Did you know that clutter can make you feel more tired, more stressed, and even affect your memory? It's true. Studies show that a cluttered home doesn't just take up physical space, it takes up mental space too, making it harder to focus, relax, and even sleep. But here's the good news. You don't have to live in a home full of unnecessary stuff. Meet Susan, a 67-year-old woman who has lived in her home for over 30 years. She loved her space, filled with memories, keepsakes, and all the things she thought she might need one day. But lately, her home felt more like a storage unit than a sanctuary. Drawers wouldn't close, closets were packed, and finding anything felt like a challenge. One day, Susan realized something shocking. Her home wasn't giving her peace, it was draining her energy. And she's not alone. Many seniors face the same problem. But what if decluttering could actually bring you more space, peace, and even joy? That's exactly what we're going to explore today. In this video, I'll reveal 20 things you can declutter right now to create a lighter, calmer, and more peaceful home. And here's the best part. You don't have to tackle everything at once. Small steps make a big difference. And don't go anywhere because at the end, I'll reveal one shocking mistake that 90% of seniors make. A mistake that might be keeping you stuck in a cluttered home without realizing it. So, let's get started. What's the first thing you should declutter today? You might be surprised. Why clutter gets worse with age, psychology, and science. Have you ever wondered why clutter seems to pile up more and more as we get older? The truth is, clutter doesn't happen overnight. It builds up over decades, a lifetime of collecting, saving, and holding on to things we think we might need someday. But here's the problem. Most people don't declutter as fast as they accumulate. Think about it. How many things in your home have been sitting untouched for years, even decades? And it's not just about physical space. Studies show that clutter can actually increase cortisol levels, the stress hormone, making you feel more anxious, overwhelmed, and even affecting your memory and focus. That's right. Too much clutter can literally make it harder to think and function. But here's the good news. Decluttering isn't about throwing things away. It's about making space for what truly matters. It's about creating a home that feels peaceful, light, and easy to move through. A home that supports your best years, rather than weighing you down. And today, we're going to take the first step toward that. Let's start decluttering, room by room, living room. Declutter for comfort and safety. Your living room should be a place of relaxation, but over time, it can become crowded with things that no longer serve you. The truth is, many of these items are not just taking up space, they are actually making your home feel smaller, less comfortable, and even harder to clean. Let's go through 4 common clutter culprits in the living room. And trust me, you'll be shocked at how much better your space feels once they're gone. Number 1. Old magazines and newspapers, a hidden source of clutter. Do you have stacks of old magazines, newspapers, or catalogs sitting on the coffee table, stuffed in drawers, or piling up on bookshelves? You might tell yourself, I'll read them later. But let's be honest. When was the last time you actually did? Here's the problem. Paper clutter builds up fast. It gathers dust, makes your space look messy, and often goes untouched for years. Studies even show that visual clutter like this can increase stress and mental fatigue. If a magazine is more than 6 months old, it's time to recycle it. If you find an interesting article or recipe, take a photo of it with your phone and let the rest go. Your coffee table and shelves will look instantly neater. 2. Worn out. Throw pillows and blankets. More dust than comfort. Throw pillows and blankets should make your home feel warm and inviting. But over time, they lose their shape, fade, and collect dust and allergens. Instead of making your space cozy, they actually make it look outdated and cluttered. Pick up your oldest throw pillow. Does it still feel soft and supportive? Or is it lumpy and lifeless? If it's the latter, it's time for an upgrade. Keep only pillows and blankets that look fresh, feel soft, and match your current decor. A few high-quality, well-chosen pieces will make your living room feel more open, modern, and relaxing. Number 3. Too many decorative items. When memories become mess. Look around your shelves, side tables, and mantel. Are they covered in souvenirs, figurines, candles, or picture frames? There's nothing wrong with sentimental decor, but too much of it can overwhelm the room and make cleaning a nightmare. Instead of creating a peaceful atmosphere, your eyes don't know where to focus. Choose 3 to 5 of your absolute favorite decorative pieces, the ones that bring you joy or hold the most meaning. Store or donate the rest. This one small change will instantly transform your space, making it feel cleaner, airier, and more intentional. Chapter 4. Unused or bulky furniture. Taking up space for no reason. Have you ever bumped into a coffee table that's too big or maneuvered around a chair no one ever sits in? Extra furniture makes it harder to move around, and for seniors, it increases the risk of tripping and falling. Susan, the 67-year-old we met earlier, realized her living room felt cramped because of an old side table she never used and an oversized entertainment unit collecting dust. Once she removed them, she was shocked at how much bigger and brighter the space felt. Take a fresh look at your furniture. If you haven't used it in years, it's time to let it go. Removing just 1 or 2 large pieces can completely change how open and relaxing your living room feels. Your turn. Take a moment to scan your living room right now. How many of these 4 clutter culprits do you have? Magazines? Old pillows? Too many trinkets? Oversized furniture? Let me know in the comments. Which one will you declutter first? Kitchen declutter, for easier cooking and better health. The kitchen is the heart of the home, but if it's packed with unused, expired, or broken items, cooking becomes stressful instead of enjoyable. A cluttered kitchen makes it harder to find what you need, slows you down, and even poses health risks. Let's go through 4 things that may be taking up space in your kitchen without you realizing it. Expired pantry items. Hidden health hazards. Have you ever found a can of soup or a bag of flour in the back of your pantry that expired years ago? You're not alone. Many people keep food far longer than they should, simply because they forget to check expiration dates. Expired food isn't just wasted space, it can actually be dangerous to consume. Even non-perishable items lose freshness over time. Go through your pantry and check the dates. Toss anything that's expired or stale. If you find unopened food that's still good but you'll never eat, donate it to a local food bank. Keeping a well-organized pantry means less food waste and easier meal prep. Check 6. Plastic containers without lids. Frustration in a drawer. Do you have a drawer full of plastic containers, but somehow never find a matching lid when you need one? Over time, lids go missing, containers get stained, and suddenly, you're left with a chaotic mess. Instead of helping with food storage, these mismatched pieces just take up space. Match each container with its lid. If you can't find a match, let it go. Stick to a few high-quality stackable containers to keep your kitchen organized and meal prep stress-free. 7. Excess mugs and cups. More than you'll ever use. How many mugs do you actually use? 2 or 3? Now, how many do you own? 10? 20? More? Mugs are one of the easiest things to accumulate. Gifts, souvenirs, impulse purchases. But the reality is, most people only use a few favorites. The rest just sit in the cabinet, taking up valuable space. Keep only the mugs you love and use. Donate the extras or repurpose them as plant holders or pen organizers. Your kitchen cabinets will feel instantly cleaner. Chapter 8. Old cookware. With peeling surfaces, a hidden health risk. Do Do you have non-stick pans that are scratched, peeling, or warped? They're not just frustrating to cook with, they're actually a health hazard. Scratched non-stick coatings can release harmful chemicals into your food, and warped pans don't cook evenly, making meal prep more difficult. It's time to let go of damaged cookware. Keep only the pots and pans that are in good shape, and consider investing in 1 or 2 high-quality pieces rather than keeping a cluttered collection of worn-out items. A simple rule to declutter your kitchen. If you haven't used it in the last year, you probably don't need it. Take a moment to look through your kitchen. Which of these clutter culprits do you have? Tell me in the comments. Which one are you getting rid of first? Bedroom declutter. For better sleep and relaxation. Your bedroom should be a place of rest and comfort, but too often, it turns into a storage space for things you don't use. Cluttered bedrooms can make it harder to relax, fall asleep, and even wake up feeling refreshed. Let's go through 4 common clutter culprits in the bedroom that could be affecting your sleep and peace of mind. Chapter 9. Clothes you haven't worn in years. The closet overload. Be honest, how many items in your closet haven't been worn in the last 2 years? Maybe they don't fit, maybe they're out of style, or maybe you're holding on to them just in case. But here's the truth. If you don't wear it, it's just taking up space, and too many choices in the morning can actually make getting dressed more stressful. Go through your closet and ask yourself, does this fit me well? Do I feel good wearing it? Have I worn it in the past year? If the answer is no, donate it and make room for the clothes you actually love. 10. Old, uncomfortable shoes. More harm than good shoes. That are too tight, worn out, or simply don't feel good aren't doing your feet any favors. As we age, our feet change shape, and uncomfortable shoes can cause pain, balance issues, and even injuries. Sort through your shoe collection and get rid of worn-out sneakers with no support, heels or dress shoes you never wear, uncomfortable shoes that cause foot pain. Keep only the ones that fit well, feel good, and support your feet properly. 11. Outdated bedding. Small change, big impact. When was the last time you replaced your pillows, sheets, or blankets? If your bedding is thin, scratchy, or worn out, it could be affecting your sleep quality. Studies show that a clutter-free, comfortable bedroom can improve sleep by up to 25%. That means better rest, more energy, and even better mood. Here's what to check. Pillows should be replaced every 1 to 2 years for better support. Sheets should feel soft and inviting, not rough or faded. Blankets should be cozy, but not overstuffed in the closet. Upgrade to fresh, high-quality bedding, and you'll be amazed at how much better your bedroom feels. Chapter 12. Jewelry you never wear. It's just collecting dust. If you have a jewelry box full of pieces you never wear, it's time to declutter. Over the years, we collect gifts, impulse buys, and outdated styles. But if they're just sitting there, they're not serving you. Go through your jewelry and keep only the pieces you love and actually wear. Pass down sentimental items to family members. Sell or donate pieces that no longer match your style. A simple, organized jewelry collection makes getting ready easier and keeps your space feeling light and clutter-free. Declutter your bedroom. Sleep better tonight. A clean, organized bedroom isn't just about aesthetics. It directly impacts your mood, stress levels, and sleep quality. Which of these 4 clutter culprits do you have in your bedroom? Let me know in the comments. Which one are you decluttering first? Bathroom declutter. For safety and simplicity. Your bathroom should be a clean, easy-to-use space, but clutter can quickly take over. Expired products, old towels, and half-used bottles not only make cleaning harder, but can also pose health and safety risks. Let's go through 3 common types of bathroom clutter you should clear out today. 13. Expired medications. A hidden danger. Did you know that expired medications can become less effective or even dangerous if taken accidentally. Yet many people keep old prescriptions and over-the-counter medicines for years, just in case. Here's what to do. Check expiration dates on all medications. Dispose of expired or unused pills properly. Never flush them down the toilet. Many pharmacies have safe disposal programs. Keep only current, necessary medications in an easy-to-access container. A clean, organized medicine cabinet not only frees up space, but also ensures you're only taking what's safe and effective. Chapter 14. Half-used toiletries. You won't use them later. Look around your bathroom. Do you have half-empty bottles of shampoo, lotions, or skincare products that you haven't touched in months? We often keep these just in case, but if you haven't used it recently, you probably never will. Plus, old toiletries can harbor bacteria and lose effectiveness over time. Decluttering hack. Use up open products before buying new ones. Toss anything expired, dried out, or unused. Limit yourself to only a few daily essentials to keep your counter clutter-free. A minimalist bathroom makes getting ready faster, cleaning easier, and your space feel more relaxing. Number 15. Old, worn-out towels. Time for an upgrade. How many towels do you really need? If your closet is overflowing with frayed, scratchy, or mismatched towels, it's time to let them go. Here's what to do. Keep only a few high-quality, soft towels that you actually use. Repurpose old towels as cleaning rags or donate them to an animal shelter. Fold and store towels neatly to make your linen closet feel fresh and organized. Bonus. Safety tip. For seniors, the bathroom is one of the most common places for falls. Keep your space clutter-free, install non-slip mats, and make sure essentials are within easy reach to reduce the risk. Declutter your bathroom for a safer, simpler space. A clean, organized bathroom isn't just aesthetic. It's about convenience, hygiene, and safety. Which of these clutter culprits do you have in your bathroom? Let me know in the comments. Which one are you clearing out first? Office and paperwork. Declutter for mental clarity. A cluttered office or desk can feel overwhelming and make even the simplest tasks frustrating. Too much paperwork, outdated electronics, and unused office supplies don't just take up space. They also drain your mental energy. Let's go through 3 things you should declutter today to create a calm, organized workspace. Chapter 16. Old bills and paperwork. Go digital and save almanacs of old receipts, bank statements, and utility bills pile up fast. But do you really need to keep them all? The truth is, most paperwork can be digitized or discarded. Here's how to declutter your documents. Scan and save important records on your computer or cloud storage. Shred anything with personal information that you no longer need. Keep only essential physical copies, tax records, legal documents, medical history. Digitizing paperwork not only frees up space, but also makes finding documents faster and easier. Number 17. Tangled cables and outdated electronics. When in doubt, toss it out. Do you have a drawer full of random cords and chargers, but no idea what they belong to? Over time, technology changes, and we end up with a mess of outdated devices, dead batteries, and tangled cables. Decluttering hack. Match each cable to a device. If you don't know what it's for, you don't need it. Recycle old electronics at an e-waste center instead of letting them sit in a drawer. Use labeled organizers to store the cords and accessories you actually use. A clutter-free office means fewer distractions, less stress, and more productivity. 18. Office supplies. You never use. Less is more. How many pens do you actually use? If you're like most people, you have a drawer full of dry markers, broken pencils, and stacks of unused sticky notes. Decluttering tip. Test all your pens and markers. Toss the ones that don't work. Keep only a few notepads and essentials. The rest is just taking up space. Donate extra supplies to a local school or community center. When your workspace is clear, your mind feels clearer too. Declutter your office. Declutter your mind. A well-organized workspace helps you think better, work faster, and feel more in control. Challenge. Try scanning important papers and shredding the rest. You'll feel 10x lighter. Which of these office clutter culprits is your biggest struggle? Let me know in the comments. The garage and hidden clutter. Where junk hides. The garage is often the most cluttered space in the home, a place where forgotten items, broken tools, and just-in-case objects pile up for years. If your garage feels more like a storage unit than a functional space, it's time to take action. Let's tackle 2 major clutter culprits that are secretly taking over your garage. 19. Broken tools and gadgets. Let's be honest. We all have them: rusty screwdrivers, drills that don't work, or old lawnmowers collecting dust in the corner. You might have planned to fix them one day, but if they've been sitting there for a year or more, chances are that day isn't coming. Decluttering tip. If you haven't repaired it in 12 months, let it go. Donate or recycle tools that still work, but you no longer use. Keep only the essentials. A clutter-free workspace makes home projects much easier. 20. Just-in-case items. The trap we all fall into. We all keep things thinking, I might need this someday. But if you haven't used something in 5+ years, will you really ever need it? Old sports equipment, boxes of random parts, or furniture waiting for a project just take up valuable space. Decluttering tip. If you haven't used it in 5 years, you won't. Donate or toss it. Ask yourself, would I buy this again today? If not, let it go. Create zones in your garage for things you actually use, like tools, outdoor gear, and storage bins. Declutter your garage. Reclaim your space. A clutter-free garage means more room for what truly matters, whether that's a home gym, a workspace, or simply easier access to what you actually use. What's the oldest, most forgotten thing in your garage? Let me know in the comments. The big decluttering mistake seniors make. Surprising revelation. Decluttering isn't just about getting rid of stuff. It's about breaking free from emotional weight. But there's one mistake that makes this process much harder than it needs to be. The number 1 decluttering mistake: holding on to things out of guilt. We often keep gifts, old purchases, or sentimental items because we feel guilty letting them go. You might think, this was a gift. I can't get rid of it. I spent good money on this, even if I never use it. This belonged to my loved one. If I let it go, does that mean I'm forgetting them? The truth? Clutter isn't just physical, it's emotional. Mindset shift. Letting go isn't losing memories. Letting go doesn't erase the past. It simply makes space for the next chapter of your life. Your memories aren't in old objects. They're in your heart, your mind, and the stories you share. Solution: give items a new purpose. Donate to someone who will truly use and appreciate the item. Take a photo of sentimental objects before letting them go. You'll always have the memory. Keep only what truly brings you joy and enhances your life. Emotional takeaway: your home should support your happiness, not weigh you down. Imagine waking up in a home that feels light, peaceful, and joyful, where every item serves a purpose and brings you happiness. Which item have you been holding on to out of guilt? Let's talk in the comments. Now that you've seen the 20 things you can declutter, it's time to take action. How many of these clutter culprits do you have in your home? Let me know in the comments. Start small. Choose just one category today and see how much lighter you feel. If this video helped you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more simple tips to make life after 60 easier and happier. Why this structure works, based on the viral formula. A compelling hook grabs attention by addressing a real, relatable problem. Step-by-step breakdown. Viewers feel like they're making real progress. Psychological motivation helps overcome emotional barriers to decluttering. A surprise breakthrough moment keeps people watching until the very end. A strong call to action encourages comments, engagement, and subscriptions. Decluttering isn't about getting rid of things. It's about making space for what truly matters. So, what's the first thing you plan to declutter? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear.